Hello, I am Janae Emily Utley, holistic lifestyle maven and possibility trainer. Welcome back to the channel of possibilities. I am super excited to be doing this video in collaboration with Black Fitness today. This is the third and final part of the series where I'm talking about how to live a holistically fit and healthy lifestyle. If you don't know, Black Fitness Today is a premier fitness and lifestyle brand that is made for the Black community. If you haven't already seen the first two videos in this series, I encourage you to watch them, where I basically touched on fitness and food. Today I'm going to share a little bit more about my personal journey that I have gone through and I'm continuing to go through to be more balanced and to be healthy and fit in other areas outside of food and fitness. Because to be completely honest, we have to consider things like our beauty and the stuff that we are putting on our skin and our home life and our mental wellness and our faith. It's so many other parts that we have to consider if we really want to say that we are healthy. So the two areas outside of food and fitness that I'm going to be talking about today is beauty and body care. So I started this holistically healthy journey around 2012, late 2012, early 2013. And the reason that this happened for me is because I had gotten to a point where my skin had gotten bad. Like, I'm talking about my skin got so disrespectful, so just stubborn, so all of that. And I got to a point where I was tired of feeling like I had to go to the dermatologist to clear up my skin. Like, no hope outside of that. And so I was kind of having a conversation with God. I'm like, God, what does this look like? It's okay if I go to the dermatologist to try to like maintain, or if something flares up every now and then, get something but I didn't want it to be a lifestyle where the only way I could fix my skin, or the only way I could clear my skin up, was by going to the dermatologist and getting on these prescribed medications. So over the course of from then till now, honestly, because it's still a journey, it's still a process, it was some things that I started doing, some things that God started showing me that have really helped. So number one, in the beauty, specifically hair care, because that's kind of where my journey started, once I started running out of products, I started to replace them with products that had more natural ingredients. And then once I started doing that with my hair care, I started doing it with my skincare as well. So I started to use products that had more natural ingredients. And when I tell you, that has made so much of a difference. Like, just me being aware and conscious of the stuff that I put on my skin. Because the thing with me is I want to limit my chemical exposure to as minimal as possible. I'm not trying to completely eliminate it. Obviously, y'all have seen on this channel, my hair has been blonde, it has been blue, it has been purple. So I like playing with stuff like that. So I'm not trying to completely eradicate chemicals from my life, but I want the impact to be as low as possible. So if I can use hair care products or body products that have as many natural ingredients in them as possible that work for me, I'm gonna do that. If you know me in real life, or you knew me in like middle school or high school, then you already know I like to smell delicious. I love to smell good. Like, that's one of my favorite things. So I used to douse myself in like high fragrance lotion. I'm talking about several times a day. I would just douse myself in body spray. And so that was one of the really crucial things that kind of was like for me in this whole process, this whole transition. But we are really so blessed and so fortunate to have a whole lot of companies and a whole lot of businesses that are really putting high integrity ingredients in their products, and they care. So I went from really one extreme to having to have all of this high perfume, lotion, and fragrance, to the other extreme where I really wasn't doing anything. I wanted to smell fresh, obviously, but I wasn't doing the most. But now I'm in a position where I have found a really good blend of getting products that smell so good, that have really great ingredients in them. And then essential oils is your girl's best friend. I love me some essential oils. Currently, my favorite like high fragrance body butter is the Camille Rose one. It smells like lemon cookie or something. Oh my God. Every time I smell that, I start salivating and I get hungry a little bit. If I'm being honest, it smells so incredibly good, and the ingredients in it are all natural and healthy for my skin. So that has been a really great help for me to transform that part of my lifestyle into a more of a holistically healthy stage. Another thing that I've been doing to make my beauty care healthier is using lemon, straight up lemon as deodorant. I switched from using like these, you know, the typical deodorants that you will find at your convenience store, because it's like as I get older, stuff that used to work for me doesn't work anymore, and I was starting to get like severe like breakouts under my arm as a result of using those convenience store deodorants. So then I started switching to more natural deodorants, but okay, they weren't protecting me like I needed protection, okay? So then someone told me, or someone advised me to just try lemon, just straight up lemon. Cut it and put it under there. And when I tell you, that has worked so well for me. So when I tell you, I love nature. I love the stuff that God has put on this earth for us to use, for us to consume, because it is so multifaceted. It can be used for so many different purposes, to disinfect, as deodorants. Like, nature is wonderful. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I truly believe that food is our medicine. I truly believe that the answers to our ailments can be found in nature. So the second area that I want to talk to you about is body care. Now, when I say body care, I mean things that you do for your body that helps to keep your stress levels low, that helps you to detox your body, that helps you to mitigate stress, that helps you breathe better, breathe easy. So a little while back, I was doing 2-a-days. I was working out twice a day, and it seemed like no matter how much I stretched or how much I tried to limber up, my body was still so tight. And I was introduced to deep tissue massages and chiropractic care in college when I ran track. But outside of that, when I kind of graduated and was doing my own thing, that kind of wasn't, not necessarily that it wasn't available to me, but it wasn't a priority to me. And so when I got to a point where my body was just so tense and it seemed like no matter how much I stretched it, it wasn't working, I then introduced like those elements back into my routine. There was a period, I think for 3 or 4 months, to kind of get my body back in some kind of balance, I was going to see a massage therapist once a month for an hour to get a deep tissue massage. And when I tell you, oh my God, like my stretching got better, my flexibility got better. Now, granted, I was doing stuff on my own. I was stretching on my own. I was foam rolling on my own. But that paired with that was so beneficial for me. Plus, that's another way to detox the body, to flush toxins from the body. And it is a great stress reliever. Now, deep tissue massages, I'm not even gonna lie to you, they do hurt, especially if you have a whole lot of knots and adhesions in your muscles. And if I'm talking a foreign language to you right now, don't worry. I actually have a video on this channel of me foam rolling, and I talk about in a little bit more detail what it means to have knots and adhesions in your muscles. And make no mistake about this, living a holistically fit, a holistically healthy lifestyle does not have to be expensive. When I tell you there are resources out there for you, go on Groupon, get you a Groupon for a deep tissue massage, a therapeutic massage. Go on Groupon and get you an appointment to see a chiropractor. Something that I am going to try somewhere in the near future is a cryotherapy, which is, from my understanding, good for recovery. Another thing that I have started incorporating in my body care is oil pulling. A few videos ago, you saw that I started to make my own almond milk because I am going through some oral things and I want to cure my cavities and my periodontal disease as naturally as possible. So oil pulling is really good for the enamel. It's really good for the teeth. It's really good to, again, pull toxins and stuff out of the mouth. So those are things that I have been doing and incorporating in my lifestyle, because it's very, very that like detoxing your body is very important. And when we typically talk about detoxing, all we ever really hear people talk about is from what? Food, from doing a juice cleanse or a smoothie cleanse or a fast or a water cleanse or whatever. But there are so many more ways to detox your body outside of food and fitness. You have to be very intentional about your health and about all aspects of your health. But it gets better, it gets fun. You start learning yourself, you start learning your body, you start learning your personality more. It's really exciting because you really start to rediscover who you really are, what you really like, and the things that you're gonna do that's going to suit your personality, that's going to help make this a lifestyle. Meaning, I'm going to do this now until the day I die. This is something that's going to stick with me. This is going to be a permanent habit that I actually enjoy. So I hope you have enjoyed this series that I have done with Black Fitness Today. If you haven't already, please check them out on Facebook, on Instagram, and even on their site at blackfitnesstoday.com. They have some really amazing content and some articles that really will keep you motivated and inspired to just do better, to be better, and to live healthier. I want to hear from you. Do you have any tips or suggestions that you do in your life to make it more holistically sound? Let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, bye. Be blessed.